Hello, you wonderful people. I'm Marblexa. Let's take the potted mammoth out for another spin, shall we? That well-known phrase, take the potted mammoth for a spin. This one's seems to be filling up pretty quickly. I might not even have to cut this, which will make a change. Although that does now mean I have to fill all this dead airspace until the first round comes up, which it does. And it's a hit parade. So what is there to say about hit parade that has not already been said? Not a whole lot. We've got the standard bollards on the slime ramp, the standard pendulums, and the standard spinny gates. This is a very much classic classic layout of the hit parade. Which means unless something goes terribly wrong, we are going to qualify from it no problem. And even if something does go terribly wrong, well, it's the first show of the episode. There's always a chance I just pretend it didn't happen. Although I haven't actually done that yet, to be honest. Why would you grab? Why on earth would you grab on the slime ramp when it just kills the momentum of both of us? You fool. But yeah, back on, yeah, I haven't done much in the way of pretending rounds haven't happened yet. Aside from a couple kind of embarrassing exits, like, things have been going pretty good. I think the win rate still remains pretty high. Not entirely sure what to attribute that to. Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe when I play without recording it, it's usually this high and I just don't really notice that much. Or maybe I'm stepping up my game for fear of looking like an idiot. Who can truly say? Okay. So gold is fully off the table, but okay. Well, we can just think of this round as a demonstration of how badly you can still do on big fans and still qualify. Okay, still in that category, but getting a little nervier now. Still moderately confident about the about qualification, but I cannot pretend that I've been playing well at all. Yep, totally went for that. Played for and got. Never in doubt. And unfortunately my mammoth there just felt the need to spend a long period of time writhing on the floor in agony rather than getting up and jumping over that whirligig there. But yeah, I mean, after all that, we're still here. Still pretty early. Let's just finish. Talented jumping champion, you say? Well, you're finishing behind me, and we all saw how many times I died in that run. Oh, another champion. A lot of people on the final stretch with only two spaces in the next round available. Oh, we've got 2 people on the direct final stretch, past the fans, so all we can hope for now is that ninja actually times out because they spent the time taunting, but that did not happen. You love it when it does, though. When people who deliberately spend extra time being jerks get their comeuppance from the invisible timer at the end. Whether it's on Big Fans or Slime Climb or anywhere, really. Although those are the really mostly the only ones that usually end up timing out. Or at least timing out with any real opportunities for people to be griefing anyway. Like Night Fever does still time out every now and then, but not that many griefing opportunities. And the safety deposit box technique hasn't worked flawlessly, but we just need some good defense here and we can hopefully still go through. Okay, we're probably going to need more than 2 people here. I mean, this is like 10 person teams, and this yellow guy here knows what they're doing. Yeah, you see that they're doing the jump up and dive because they recognise that one of the key things you have to do as someone within another team's base is not to carry the eggs out yourself and take them to your base. It's get them specifically out of the other team's base, and that's a lot harder to block than any of the what the other guys are doing, which is attempting to carry the eggs all the way out. And in fact, I think you kind of have to be down there at the bottom level with them to stop them doing it. Because yeah, as soon as they get to the second step, they throw. And we are toast, it looks like. Oh, no, extension. Oh, whoever just threw a Goldie in there. Saved the run. Whoever did that. Could have done with a few more hands helping out with the defense, but that's all okay now. It's all in the past. We have qualified. We're through to the next round. And we have a hoopsie. Should be enough people here that it won't be too nervy of a finish. As of course, as I believe I've said before, if there's if it's only like a game in which, say, 6 people qualify, then it's like, which 6 people get golds the quickest? We might be able to sneak this one, to be honest. And we do. We take first place. Usually don't go for those. Because the golds in those positions are usually the ones that kind of stop the quick accumulation of goldies for other people. Because only one gold can spawn at once. And basically, if it is like a 6 people qualify game and you're not going for golds, you're only going for single hoops, that is kind of where you want them to spawn. So you don't get 6 people qualifying with golds ahead of you. Yeah, usually what you see in that situation is the ramp or box pushed relatively near to it and like 10 people all pushing over each other and grabbing constantly, and so it's complete random chance who gets it. There's only 2 other people there for us this time. Oh my goodness, you blew it, dude. Well, you can still do it, like you still did, but... And now it's, if any of you want to do it, you have to get that goldie. Someone on 4. Another person on 4. And yeah, it did come down to who got the gold there. Usually, when you're in a position of there only being a few spaces left, you kind of have to say, screw it, only a gold will take me through. Like, even if you have, like, 4 rings, 4 hoops. But, we have another finale here. Another Jump Showdown here. A Jump Showdown. Anyone want to patty cake? Might help if you got close to them, but not risk the falling platform here. People around now, see if they want a patty cake. Nope. Hey, Goose. Yeah, of course they have the honk. Be weird if they didn't. Yeah, the goose costume is another one that's 5 crowns for the top, 5 crowns for the bottom. The honk gesture also cost 5 crowns, which is the most expensive that gestures can get. I think like the flexing one also cost 5 crowns. I believe patty cake was 3. The salute, I'm not sure. It may have been in the regular unlock path season 2. You see a lot of people with that one. Give everyone a nice salute. For a good clean game. Fortunately, they got hit off. Fortunately not hitting me along the way. Which can happen. Just one of the reasons you generally want to stay kind of to the right of the platforms. Because dying here through absolutely no fault of your own because someone's corpse hits you on the way out is not a good feeling. I've got to say, I also do appreciate the fact that this game doesn't eat your jump inputs as much as it used to. Although I think partly that's also kind of the a learned behaviour of ignoring the seams between the platforms, because that was where the game was hungriest for your jump inputs. I still kind of instinctively avoid jumping when I'm over them, but I don't think it's as bad as it used to be. Okay, that one's gone, which is good, because I think they were doing some grabbing. Fortunately, they never got the chance to grab me. I think they did try on a few other people. And now we go under. Do like this finale. Do really get into a zone when it starts going quickly. And commentary does get a bit more limited, of course. But it's not like I say anything worth hearing under most normal circumstances anyway. There's some good players here. Are we destined for a timeout, I wonder? Going really fast. Feels like about the speed that it goes when you time it out, and that was a bit nervy there. Having to do a jump over the little seam between the platforms. There it is! A Jump Showdown timeout. So it's showing me as the winner here, but I have no doubt on the other person's screen it will have shown them as the winner. Because it was pretty clear that we were both still in it at the end there. So we should both have gotten crowns at the end. Oh, that was really good. That's a fantastic way to open an episode. Do another. Alright, cool. A big fans to start us off with. Now, hopefully I've got that whole demonstrate how badly you can do and still qualify round out of my system. And we can see a challenge for the front. Or at least just getting the top 20% silver medal. As good a place as any if you're going to go for the gold. Dude, don't push me. Alright, I think we can make that as a jump. Well, I'm 90% sure we would have made it if it wasn't for the people in front of us who we bonked off of. But of course, falling once does not preclude us from getting a silver at all. And you see there's a... yeah, absolutely could have made it that with a dive. If we're not doing it the easy way, but... still an easy silver medal. We'll see if anyone wants to patty cake. It's like all the difference between finishing second and 12th, which is what you can usually finish with still getting the silver. There's absolutely no difference. Let's just party with this fries for a bit. And go over. Yeah, I could have stayed there and partied with them a little while longer. And not given a crap about finishing with a silver medal, because, like, what's the difference? 50 kudos or something? Like, what's that gonna get you? I mean, one of the first randomly generated names I had before Epic Secret Biscuit was Electric Pink Winner, which I thought was very good, but you know, I don't really want to keep a name that's too self-aggrandizing. As much as I loved having the electric pink part, referring to myself as a winner was just too much for me. Even though my current name says Epic in it. But, I mean, Epic Secret Biscuit could be referring to just something like a biscuit that they're keeping aside in secret and not the character themselves. Or me, the player, myself. So it doesn't feel too on the nose, as opposed to calling yourself a winner, or a champ, or a gaming boss. Okay, we are right at the back for this fruit shoot. Might be a Big Yeeters take the wheel moment. Oh god, yeah, we just bounced off of someone there. Big Yeeters take the wheel. Probably good enough. Well, I say probably, I mean, unless I am smacked back a ridiculous amount, it's all but certain. And there it is. I think most of the people who are still on the field for that last section were all doing the Big Eaters take the wheel. Fortunately, it worked for me better than it did for them. And now we move on to Wall Guys. Think I can make that? Yep, sure can. Yeah, for me this is like the perfect round of Wall Guys. Engaging with none of the pushing mechanics, engaging with none of the other players. And getting a fairly simple gold medal. Oh, that's such a good name. Perfect red tomato, and you're not even a tomato. What are you doing? There is a tomato skin in the game. Why aren't... Ah. Okay, let's find out what our finale is. Or... we could be thrown a real curveball and play tail tag right now for some reason. A lot of the time we think the extra round to take the numbers down further would be so that it would allow Royal Fumble to be the final round, but I don't think Royal Fumble can be the final round if we've already had a tail tag game. Not entirely sure how that works. I don't think I've ever gotten them together, just like I don't think I've ever gotten like a Jump Club and Jump Showdown in the same show before. So, okay, if you insist. So we're gonna have, 5-person finale of a game that is not Royal Fumble. Do not know what it could be. Oh! Okay, we might not even have that. Okay, it did not let me, yeah, it did not let me jump, dive grab, so I am assuming you can't do it then. You know what the finale could be? 5-person on a hexagon is probably gonna take too long. So it's probably gonna be a Jump Showdown or a Full Mountain. I don't think I've ever actually had hexagon with... Oh, actually, no, I have. I've had hexagon with 4 or 5 people before, and yeah, it does take ages. But it is another Jump Showdown. Game continuing with its streaks of favouring certain finales over all others. Kind of do prefer it favouring Jump Showdown to favouring Full Mountain. Jump Showdowns are always tense. You can have your game ruined by grabbing idiots who take you and themselves out. And you can end up on the wrong tile and just get dunked by RNG, but usually feels better than getting hit once and then standing no chance in Full Mountain. You utter jerk. Stop it. Yeah, that was entirely my fault. I panicked because that guy was threatening. Should have just gone under it and accepted what happened from there. Doesn't even seem to be that intent on grabbing the other guy. They do have the matching pirate pattern, so maybe they're friends in the same lobby. And he wanted to take me out too. Oh no, he is killing him. Don't know why I care, but... Yeah, I absolutely do not care who wins out of those two. Gotta say that they, knew how to grab and eliminate people. I mean, maybe they just got lucky, but... like, they didn't die themselves. It's actually a fairly rare thing to see. But anyway, that's a disappointing end to that show, so let's do another one. Alright, that was quick. Have a hit parade first. The hammers on the slime ramp and whirligigs in the center section. So that's maximum potential for getting smacked due to somebody else's mistake, speaking of which. I mean, falling there doesn't actually matter all that much. Okay. Oh my goodness. Why? Why? Like, you are slowing yourself down, and in case you hadn't noticed, there's a chance that neither of us make it. You're making it less likely for both of us to make it. But make it we did. I think they did as well. I think that, that wolf-tailed boxer was the one. I don't know, didn't get that good of a look at them. But hopefully it won't be that relevant much longer because they'll be out, but I don't know. A team game, so might even be on the same team as them. Okay, no point jumping over to try and get the goalie. I think there's too many people already in that little scrum in the middle there. Dude. I don't know, maybe I should have fielded my teammate who had the goalie there, but... What are you doing? Why push me off the edge? Like, are you just desperate that we don't score points? And you as well? Or you're just trying to push me closer to the edge so we lose? I'm just gonna let that guy go. I mean, it's bad, but protecting the goalie probably has bigger consequences. I'm standing on it, and we'll just... you can't put your entire hopes on the one goalie. Although, them being worth 5 points, and the team in last often having less than 5 points in this game, can just get through with just one, but... oh my god. You turn my back for 1 second. I concentrate on something else that's not the Goldie. And someone starts walking out with it and almost gets away. No, don't grab your own teammate, you donut. Yep. Never really anything to worry about there with yellow getting that efficiently plundered at the beginning. It can be so demoralizing being part of that team, especially if, like, you're the one person defending against, like, 10 people from the other teams, and we're in a jump club with 3 spokes. Interesting variation. I think I've seen this one before, and I think it goes ends pretty quickly because people are just not used to it. Yeah, I think these people kind of have the right idea. We probably want slightly less crowded section here. Running, keep running. Get out of my way! If you do not move, we are both going to die. As it happened, I think they did die. And yeah, you can see Triple Spoke Jump Club does in fact end pretty quickly. A lot of rock and roll lately. Looks like we're the middle team. So, good top section is absolutely necessary. Hopefully, oh my god, why are you going on the other side of it? Okay. This team is pretty hopeless. Although, having said that, it looks like we are now in the lead, and we just want to push it this way. No, don't push it back. Why are you grabbing me? Absolutely. What is wrong with you? Okay, yep, use the momentum, Stop that red idiot from stopping us. And somehow, we are through. I really had to drag that team kicking and screaming into the finals with us. But we managed it. And it's a full mountain. Just when you think you're free. Okay, we have upper and lower bollards. And we do not have middle or upper chaos hammers. Oh my goodness. Thankfully I didn't go all the way over to the right before that. Looking good. That's not looking good for a jump though, which means people have the chance to catch up. But once again, no one does. So that's, 3 finales, 2 victories. I think that's a good place to end it off. Maybe feels a little bit short compared to some of the other ones recently, but, I don't know, 3 finales, 2 victories seems like a pretty good place to end it. So with that, I will put a cut in here and say thank you very much for watching. See you next time.